Good morning, friends. Myself, Shoaib Pirzadeh, Assistant Professor, Department of Chemistry, Media, Arts, Science and Management Science College, Bid. Friends, today we are discussing about the syllabus of BSc second year, third semester. That is Physical Chemistry, paper 8, given by Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar, Marathwada University, Aurangabad. Now, before discussing this syllabus, we are discuss first the papers in BSc first. As last year, that is previous year, we have discussed or studied six papers. That is in first semester we have studied the three papers, two papers, paper first and paper second of theory and paper third for practical, and next three papers, that is chemistry paper 4 and paper 5th, that is theory paper, and paper 6 for that is the practical. So these six papers, as already we have discussed in the BSc first year. Now BSc second year, again there are six papers, that is total six papers, that is three papers in third semester and three papers are in the fourth semester. Now we see what are the papers in the third semester. Now again in third semester there are two papers, that is for theory and one paper for the practical. Now organic chemistry theory paper, that is paper number 8, this is for 50 marks. Physical chemistry, that is a theory paper, paper number 8, it is for the 50 marks. And that is a laboratory course, that is a practical paper 9. This paper 9 include two sections, that is first section physical chemistry for 50 marks and section B, that is inorganic chemistry, it is for the 50 marks. So total paper 9, that is laboratory course practical, it is for 100 marks. So these are the three papers in third semester, that is paper 7 organic chemistry for 50 marks, paper 8 physical chemistry for 50 marks, and practical paper 9, that is it includes two sections, physical and that is the inorganic chemistry, it is for 100 marks. Now in fourth semester again there are three papers, inorganic chemistry paper 10, this is for 50 marks, physical chemistry, this is also that is for 50 marks, this is paper 11, and laboratory course, that is practical paper 12, it for 100 marks. It also includes two sections, that is section A physical chemistry, that is for 50 marks, and organic chemistry practical for the 50 marks. So this is all about the papers that is in third semester as well as the fourth semester. Now I will teach this year chemistry paper 8, physical chemistry. So first we see the syllabus of this, that is the topic. Now this paper is for 50 marks. Now there are three topics, thermodynamic first, thermodynamic second, and that is the chemical equilibrium. Now we see what is the syllabus given by our university for this paper. Now first topic, thermodynamic first. In this topic, we have to study definition of thermodynamics. Definition of thermodynamics. Now terms, that is various terms we have to study. Now as this topic already you have studied in, that is the 12th standard. So maximum concepts are clear from this topic because as this topic is already studied in 12th standard. So which terms we have to see here? That is we have to see here system. That is what is mean by system. Then what is mean by surrounding. Then types of system. Now in types of system we have to see here that is a different types of system. Open system, then closed system, then isolated system, and that is a homogeneous and heterogeneous system. So these 5 systems we have to study in, that is the types or different types of system. Then that is intensive and extensive properties. Intensive and extensive properties. Now thermodynamic process. First we have to study here what is mean by process and different types of process. That is different types of process. Isothermal process, then isobaric process, isochoric process, adiabatic process, cyclic process, reversible process, and irreversible process. Now concept of heat and work. We have to study concept of heat and work. Now work done in reversible and irreversible process. We have to obtain, that is expression for work done in reversible and irreversible process. That is we have to, in a work done in reversible process, that is we have to prove equation W max is equal to 2.303 nRT log V2 upon V1. While irreversible process, that is W is equal to P into V2 minus V1, or W is equal to P into delta V. So we have to obtain, that is the expression for this equation. Concept of maximum work. Then that is numerical problems. So we have to solve the numerical problems on, that is the work done. Work done in reversible process as well as work done in irreversible process. First law of thermodynamics. First law of thermodynamics. Statements. We have to see here different statements of first law of thermodynamics. That is statement already, that is you have studied in 12th standard. These statements are as it is repeated here also. Now definition of internal energy and enthalpy. We have to see here, that is what is mean by internal energy, and that is the enthalpy. Heat capacity. Heat capacity, that is we have to see the definition of heat capacity. Now molar heat capacity. Molar heat capacity, again that is molar heat capacities of 2 types. Molar heat capacity at constant volume, that is CV, and molar heat capacity and at constant pressure, that is the CP. And their relationship, we have to see the relation between molar heat capacity at constant volume and molar heat capacity at constant pressure, that is Cp minus Cv is equal to R. We have to prove that is Cp is the molar heat capacity at constant pressure, Cv is the molar heat capacity at constant volume, and R is, that is the gas constant. Now calculation of W, Q, Du, and that is the DH for expansion of ideal gases under isothermal and adiabatic condition for reversible process. And we have to solve the numerical problems also on this bit. And finally, that is Isses law for heat summation and its application. We have to see the what is Isses law and its application. So this is all about the, that is first topic, thermodynamic first. Now second topic, thermodynamics second. In this topic, that is we have to see, that is second law of thermodynamics. Second law. Need for the law. Now why there is need for the second law of thermodynamics, we have to see. different statements of the law. That is the second law of thermodynamics. As already we have seen first law of some statements for the first law of thermodynamics. We have to study here also. That is second different statements for the second law of thermodynamics. Carnot cycle and its efficiency. That is, we have to obtain the total work done in Carnot cycle. Numerical problems. We have to solve the numerical problems on Carnot cycle. We have to also study, that is Carnot theorem. There are two theorems, Carnot theorem first and Carnot theorem second. Now, concept of entropy. In thermodynamic first, we have to study concept of enthalpy, while in thermodynamic second, that is second law, we have to study here concept of entropy. We have to see its definition, then physical significance, entropy as state function. That is entropy as a state function. Entropy change in physical change. Then entropy as criteria of spontaneity and equilibrium. Entropy change in ideal gases. Gibbs and Helmholtz function. Gibbs function, that is a capital G. Gibbs function is denoted by capital G, and Helmholtz function is denoted by capital A as thermodynamic quantities. A and G, that is Gibbs function and Helmholtz function, as criteria for thermodynamic equilibrium and spontaneity. Their advantages over entropy change. And lastly, variation of A with P, that is pressure, V volume, and that is T temperature. So this is all about the syllabus for thermodynamic second. Now the third and last topic, chemical equilibrium. This is the last topic, as this topic already you have studied in, that is 11th standard. In 11th standard, that is chemical equilibrium, we have seen the types of reaction, that is on the basis of direction. There are two types of reaction, reversible reaction and irreversible reaction. Reversible reaction, that is a reaction which takes place in both directions, forward direction as well as backward direction. That is, in any reversible reaction, there are two types of reaction, forward reaction and backward reaction. While a irreversible reaction, the reaction in which or which takes place in only one direction, is called, that is the irreversible reaction. Now, on the basis of, that is heat changes accompanying a chemical reaction, again there are two types of reaction, exothermic reaction and endothermic reaction. Exothermic reaction, a reaction in which heat is evolved, is called exothermic reaction, while a reaction in which heat is absorbed is called as, that is the endothermic reaction. Now we have to see in this topic, that is equilibrium constant. And free energy. Thermodynamic derivation of the law of mass action. As we have seen what is the law of mass action in 12th standard, so we have to see here thermodynamic derivation of the law of mass action. Le Chatelier's principle, as this principle we already studied in, that is the 11th standard, that is whenever system is in equilibrium, is subjected to change temperature, pressure or concentration, then equilibrium is shifted to nullify the change made. So this principle is given by, that is the French scientist, that is Le Chatelier. So the name is given Le Chatelier's principle, and we have to see its application also. That is only one application, synthesis of ammonia by, that is the Haber's process. Synthesis of ammonia by Haber's process. In this we have to see, that is with the effect of temperature, effect of pressure, effect of concentration, and also that is effect of catalyst, that is on the formation of ammonia. That is how good yield of ammonia is obtained by this, that is the effect. Reaction isotherm and reaction isochore. Reaction isotherm and reaction isochore. Clapeyron equation. We have to obtain, that is Clapeyron equation, and that is Clausius-Clapeyron equation. Clausius-Clapeyron equation and its application. So these are the, that is a syllabus for, that is chemistry paper 8 physical chemistry. That is 3 topics: thermodynamic first, thermodynamic second, and chemical equilibrium. Now we have to see the books, reference books. These books are available in our, that is the college library. So what are the books? Essential of Physical Chemistry by Arun Bhal, B.S. Bhal, and G.D. Tuli. Second book, S. Chand's Simplified Course in Physical Chemistry by R.L. Madan, G.D. Tuli. Third one, Basic Physical Chemistry by Chandrasekhar Reddy. Fourth one, Fundamental Concept in Physical Chemistry by Devendranath Thakur. And lastly, that is a Concept of Chemistry by Dr. Mazhar Farooqi, Dr. S.V. Kuberkar, and Dr. S.D. Naikwadi. These are the books. These also, there are more books also in our library, but if we see our syllabus, so this syllabus is found in these 5 books. Now, lastly, we see the format of question paper that is given by our university. That is for BSc second year, third semester, that is Physical Chemistry paper 8. Now, there are 3 questions. Question number 1 for 20 marks. Question 2 is also for 20 marks, and question 3 for, that is the 10 mark. Now, question number 1, theoretical questions are there. Question number 1A, 10 marks. Question number 1B, 10 marks. Or, so we have to solve either above AB, or that is again, that is question number 1A, 10 marks. Question number, that is 1B, that is for 10 marks. So we have to solve either above 1AB or below 1AB from question number 1. Some students solve question number 1A from above and question number 1B from below, but it should not be considered in evaluation. We have to solve above AB or below AB. Remember that, that is very important. So we have to solve one pair, that is AB, question number 1AB, or that is below AB. Now question number 2, again there are 2 bits, A and B. Question number A, that is for 10 marks. Question 2B, also for 10 marks. Now again there is a R for question number 2, that is write short note on any 4 of the following. This is for 20 marks. This is R for question 2AB. You have to solve either question 2AB or that is write short note on any 4 of the following. Now 6 short notes are given and we have to solve here any 4 short notes. Each short note is for 5 marks. So this is about the question number 2. Question number 1, 20 marks. Question 2, 20 marks. Now question 3, this is for, that is a objective type question. That is 10 multiple choice questions are there. So each question, each multiple choice question is for 1 mark. So in this way, that is the 10 questions multiple choice question for 10 marks. So this is the format of, that is the question paper for, that is Physical Chemistry paper 8. Now This is the syllabus. Now in the next period, we start, that is the first topic, that is thermodynamic first. So if any difficulty is there, so please ask me.